Hey everyone, it's Jessie checking in from Bellevarde. Happy Friday. I hope you're all keeping warm this morning. Yesterday was another really lovely day up here. A little more cloud cover drifting around compared to the full bluebirds we've just had, but still beautifully bright and absolutely no precipitation to worry about. With the sun not quite as strong as earlier in the week, it did feel a touch chillier, but if you made the mistake of skiing without proper sunscreen, you probably still caught a bit of colour. Right now, you're looking at footage from early Thursday afternoon, where you can really see the cloud layer sliding in from the Fornet side. I'll leave this clip rolling for a moment, and then I'll switch to the same camera a few hours later, not only showing that gorgeous late afternoon light, but also a couple of the avalanche dogs having the time of their lives up at the top of Bellevarde. For a night in town, it stayed properly cold, settling between -4 and -3 degrees for most of the night. We didn't see any new snowfall at all, so the snowpack has held steady at around 55 centimetres. Winds were extremely light, just a gentle 2 to 3 kilometres an hour, with the odd little gust pushing up towards 7, but nothing that would disturb the calm. Humidity sat in the mid-70s, which kept the air feeling crisp but not icy. Overall, it was a very quiet, dry night, the kind that leaves the village frozen but not frosty, and sets us up nicely for another clear start to the day. Today, until around lunchtime, we'll have a few clouds lingering, but the skies should clear beautifully for the afternoon. It's going to be another sunny day overall. Temperatures are expected to climb up to around 5 degrees. We'll only have light air moving around the village, roughly 1 to 7 kilometres per hour, with the occasional gust topping out near 24. Winds come from the southeast overnight and then shift to an easterly direction during the day. Up on Bellevarde, we'll see a mix of clearer spells and a few remaining morning clouds, before the skies open up again in the afternoon. Expect sunshine for most of the day, with temperatures reaching around 2 degrees at the summit. Winds are very calm overnight and through the morning, with just 1 to 7 kilometres per hour, before picking up slightly into a light breeze of around 7 to 12 kilometres per hour in the afternoon. Gusts could push up towards 27. Winds blow from the west overnight and then swing round to the southwest during the day. A light breeze sticks with us all day, with winds coming from the southwest overnight and this morning, and then shifting slightly to the west this afternoon. Criterium fever has officially arrived in Bellevarde. This Friday marks the launch of the 70th Criterium de la Première Neige, and the party kicks off right outside the Black Sheep, the perfect spot if you want the atmosphere and somewhere warm to defrost afterwards. The programme is looking brilliant. From 5:45, funky brass, DJ Loran, the Alpina dancers and athlete signings. At 6, the official opening ceremony. At 6:30, the public bib draw for the top 15 men racing the giant slalom. And here's your quick overview for the racing weekend. The Criterium has been a cornerstone of the Alpine Skiing World Cup since 1955, bringing the best male racers on the planet to Val d'Isère every December. Saturday is giant slalom, Sunday is slalom, and the legendary Face de Bellevarde will once again host the whole thing. Down in the fan zone, you'll find live music, DJ sets, brass bands, ski tests, outdoor brands on show, Savoyard tastings, and loads of activities, a proper winter celebration for all ages. And since it's Friday again, the après vibes are officially switched on. Le Petit Danois has live après ski music today, kicking off at 5:30 in the afternoon. If you want a proper start to your weekend, don't roll in late. This one fills up fast, and the atmosphere is always brilliant. Grab your friends, grab a beer, and let the weekend announce itself. Now for a look at the avalanche situation. This is a translated summary from the official Bulletin d'estimation du risque d'avalanche from Météo France. You'll find the full report linked in the video description, and as always, please read the complete bulletin before heading off-piste. For Friday the 12th of December, the snowpack is stabilised in the Lozère sector and remains wintry closer to the national park boundary. Above around 2,300 metres, the risk level is at 2, limited, and below that it drops to level 1. Spontaneous releases are still possible, mostly small wet snow slides or the occasional glide crack producing a deeper slide. Triggered avalanches remain a consideration in high wind-affected areas. There are a few stubborn slabs lingering above roughly 2,200 to 2,700 metres, mainly on west, north and east-facing slopes. These slabs sit over a persistent weak layer, which means a skier could still initiate a small to medium-sized avalanche. In some very localised cases, a thicker crown could break and propagate wider if that weak layer is disturbed. In the mid-mountain band between about 2,000 and 2,500 metres, glide avalanches are still possible at any time of day, especially on southeast, south and southwest faces. Snow quality remains very mixed. If you're planning to explore the mountains this season, remember, off-piste skiing is dangerous. Always take a qualified guide and never go off-piste without a transceiver, shovel and probe. And most importantly, know how to use them and practice regularly. That's all from me for today. I'll be back tomorrow morning with your latest weather, snow conditions and all the news happening around town. And if you know of any events, meetups or openings that deserve a shout out in the daily roundup, just pop them in the comments. Have a brilliant day and enjoy life in the Alps.
Forecast information provided by meteoblue.com, infoclimat.fr and meteofrance.fr. Conditions in the Alps can change quickly, so always check before heading out. Webcam images courtesy of the official Val d'Isère website.